Hey guys, welcome back to Dawn Roof 16. I am your host Javon, and today we're back for a brand new benchmark. Today we're testing out Horizon Forbidden West for the PC. Today I'm running this on my Intel Core i3-10105 with the NVIDIA GTX 970 4GB VRAM graphics card. We're running with 16GB DDR4 RAM and dual channel memory, and I was curious to see how this would perform at 720p without using my settings. Very surprisingly enough, it's not doing as well as I would have hoped. We're okay with that though. There are issues all around. So anyway, we're going to move off of 720p because that was just, for the experience. We're going to go back up to 1080p. This is a GPU that can definitely handle 1080p. We are still stuck to the very low preset, but I will bump that up to medium. And we're using FSR 2.2 set to quality. Let's see what that gives me first of all. Holy crap, the game looks way better right now, right off of the bat. 1080p medium, FSR 2.2 set to quality. The game looks magnificent. And I realize it's not using that much VRAM. We're under 4 gigs. This is a plus. This is a plus. It's not every day that games come out that don't use 4 gigs of VRAM nowadays. Now I do notice that it is dipping below, so you're probably going to need to utilize dynamic resolution scaling here as well if you're trying to play with these settings, but medium settings does look a lot better. It's crazy, FSR 2.2 does look a bit weird with Aloy. There's a lot of noise when she walks, so it's probably not the best, but this is still a hell of a better performance than I expected it to be. How do I get over there? Tell me, man, person, how do I jump?
Guess we'll find out.
How do I get over there? I played this on the PS4 once. I guess I just need to hit it. Nope, that's not how that worked. Oh, right, the pull thing.
Activate my focus. Scan the area.
No, that's not how that works.
I might be able to get up there.
That's what I just did. I literally just did.
I think I'm doing this right.
Oh, I see. You're supposed to jump and then use it. Got it. I feel like instructions should have been more clear there. Jump and tap A. Okay, it says jump and tap. I wasn't reading what they told me to do. Yikes. Yep, there you go. Okay.
Wow, that worked.
I suck. Okay, I wasn't looking. Sometimes you're looking at your capture card and stuff. You're not looking at what they're telling you.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up.
I'm just experiencing this right now. Just happily seeing that this is capable of running at more than 30 FPS on average, which is always a plus for me. It is Amazon. Dude, if she just fell there, I would have cried. Would have cried. Or what ladder?
Okay, I gotta drop
Wow.
the ladder for Varl. There you go, Varl.
We're gonna play for a while, so it'll probably go up. Once we get out into a bigger area, we'll see if we can change the settings. Right now, these settings seem to be working quite well for me. I'm not complaining about these settings right now. Oh, jeez. Oh, dear. Never mind. I'm complaining. I'm complaining. I'm complaining. What is this? These settings. Dude, this is rough. Even on a 970, bro. Wow.
Humans, Homo sapiens, us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. What our governments abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before.
So obviously the cinematics are way more demanding than the actual game, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to work on that.
I still can't believe the old ones could fly.
They were capable of a lot of things. Good and bad.
Sure seems like it. Wonder what it's like up there, among the stars.
There you go. That's not how rocks work, but okay.
Into a creepy ruin we go.
Alright, so I think this is a better spot. Okay, this is a better spot. I need to... oh wait, let's go up. Let's go up there and then adjust. I need to adjust some settings here again and see what happens. Now, what I would recommend is... oh, geez, I didn't expect them to... I did not expect them to just play like that. We're going to use dynamic resolution scaling because it seems like that is what they really want to set forth here as a priority. We're going to try dynamic resolution scaling. I'm going to set it so the minimum is can it hit 30 and see what happens. It's still dipping below though.
You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay.
It's interesting, but there are dips all the same.
Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out.
We ain't sneaking up on anything. We're going wild.
See me. Damn! Spotted!
I ain't worried about that. I need combat. I need combat in me, bro.
Moving up.
I need to
Are
sneak
you
up
kidding me?
and take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its control path.
What's this thing for?
Closer and stay out of sight.
Silent strike.
Gotcha.
So for the most part, you see what I mean when you turn on the dynamic resolution scaling to 30. It seems to stay there much better. Look, the game looks good, dude. Even though the lowest settings, the game looks quite good. But at medium, it looks solid, dude. It just looks solid here. Like I want it to stay here, you know. And this is such a big bump up from where I was with the 960. It's like at least I will get a minimum. If I do direct dynamic resolution scaling, I'll get a minimum of 30 FPS. In the cutscenes, it may dip below, but in gameplay, it'll stay at 30. But we'll see. I'm gonna, now that I've done that, we're gonna put on average FPS and see what happens. It seems to be able to keep to 30. But don't quote me on that. We'll keep going and see what happens.
More of those machines ahead.
We're about to get into combat, so we'll really see in a second. Oh geez, I didn't expect. I want to fight. I want to fight. I want to see what happens in combat. Yeah, even in combat, it still sticks to the 30 FPS. Now we could cap the frame rate to 30, but I'm not gonna do that because obviously this is a benchmark. But I would recommend capping this to 30. If you have a GTX 970, medium settings, dynamic resolution scaling set to 30 and cap to 30 FPS. This seems like this would be a great experience. Even in combat, the scenario, it doesn't dip. We're going to keep going though and see what happens. It's saying the average FPS is 32. Because what this means to me is that we have breathing room. We still have a lot of breathing room for frame rates to lower settings if you needed to. But it seems like this is going to go okay. The i3 is also holding its own as well. There's not much that's pushing the i3 here. This seems like it'll be a normal, pretty okay experience. I can't complain about this. But once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, stick around for more epic content. Because this is where the low end would go, you know? And that's probably for 720p. I'm running at 1080p, you know, this the 1650, the 970, they're all kind of relative in performance, practically the same types of performance, really. Not much of a difference. The 570 is going to be faster than the 970 and the 1650, though, so that'll be interesting. At least the 1650 that has a DDR5 variant. But it is running at over 30 and it hasn't dipped since I've used the dynamic resolution scaling. During cutscenes, sure. But when walking around, it does stick to above 30, doesn't dip below.
And got more supplies.
So it is scaling quite well. Oh, we just hit under 30 there. But that's fine, we're only 29.
Might come in handy against machines.
This is probably the best way to play this game with this type of hardware. Probably is how I'm going to go with. I'm going to do the 570 with these settings, but I will not have one direct dynamic resolution scaling. We'll obviously do a little more testing before we get to that. But it seems like this is probably your best bet for playing this game. Yeah, we're probably going to hold this. Hold these types of settings and go, you know what? This runs at 30. I'm not complaining. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, you want me to hold on a sec? I would have done it, but you know, I'm busy.
Machine's ahead.
Don't think they spotted us.
Silent strike. Yeah, so even in combat, look, it's still keeping around the 30, and it looks gorgeous even right now. I let him swing around as well. Yeah, even in combat, still holds 30 FPS. This is probably your best bet for playing this game. But yeah, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Dynamic resolution set to 30, and you probably will get a smooth 30 FPS experience for the most part. If you want, you probably lower down the settings to get rid of the cutscenes, but it doesn't seem to be a very VRAM heavy game, which is all we can hope for. Let's hope the 570 does better.